Hey everyone, Michelle Alexandria coming at you with the video I think you've been waiting for. I actually was going to run this OLED test until Friday, but I was going to run this OLED test until Friday, but honestly, I'm not really learning much from this. So, to recap, I this is an amateur OLED test from an OLED lover. I make no bones about the fact that I love OLED and I love my OLED TV. I had the B6, which I returned because which I returned 8 months later because a firmware broke it and introduced a lot of motion blur. So I returned it, and then I went around and looked at some LCDs, and I was determined to get an LCD, but no LCD kind of thrilled me. So I went and purchased a C7, and the C7 was brilliant. And the other reason why I was looking at LCDs was I had bought my B6 when it was as an open box special at Best Buy for $1,800, and that was back when they were still going. The 55-inch version was still going for 3,000 or something. So then when I had to return my TV, Best Buy only gave me $1,800, and they had no more B6s left, and the only TV available was the C7. But that had just come out, and for some reason when my TVs break, it always happens right at the beginning of a news cycle. So I end up being forced to pay full price for crap, which kind of pisses me off. I mean, it really does, and it drives me nuts. So right now I'm in the middle. I was in an accident and I lost my TVs, so I needed to replace it. So I got the C7. So I got the B7 after trying some more LCDs. But anyway, I had the C7 for 11 months, and I absolutely loved that TV. There was nothing wrong with it. I just didn't want to put it in the car and risk it actually breaking on me. So I was just kind of like, okay, I will sell it, and I sold it, and now I'm in the middle of trying to find a new TV. And as I keep telling you guys, I'm not a professional. I'm not a calibrator. I'm not a professional technology reviewer anymore. I used to be a professional technology reporter, and I wrote for the Washington Post and UPI and other major news outlets. But I was a reporter, which meant, I talked to executives, did stories, and all that kind of stuff. But I really wasn't I've never been actually a real reviewer, and there's a real distinction and difference between those two. So anyway, with that said, I wanted to do all this OLED burn-in talk started to get into my head. I'm doing this video more for myself, not for you, not to actually try to convince you all of anything. I don't really care if you like OLEDs or not or whatever, but I did this test more for myself because I let the haters get into my head. I know I love this TV, and I know I'll probably end up keeping this TV, but the haters got into my head. I was like, oh my God, what if I do get burn-in? Well, I have a warranty, so there's that. So that was the reason why I wanted to do this burn-in test. So the burn-in test consisted of I started on Friday at 6 p.m. and I ran the TV literally all weekend from 6 p.m. Friday night to Sunday night at 11 p.m. Now Saturday I went out and I ran CNN and MSNBC overnight because everyone says leave it in on the news network is the fastest way to get to burn-in, and actually that's not true at all because of the fact of the matter is these TV networks, the all news networks, they actually don't roll their ticker during their commercials. So every 2 minutes, every 2 to 5 minutes, you're going to end up getting a commercial anyway. Man, look at this picture. Look at this gorgeous picture. So you're going to end up getting burn-in anyway. I mean, you're not going to get burn-in, but the commercials are going to naturally prevent burn-in because you're not going to have a static image on your TV for hours at a time, as the people who claim burn-ins are really prevalent on OLEDs. The other thing is, when I went out on Saturday for a couple of hours, I actually ended up accidentally leaving my movie on. So I ended up leaving the movie on for quite a while. I actually ended up leaving it on. I ended up leaving it on. What do you call it? the on. I ended up leaving it on. What did I end up leaving it on? Oh, I ended up leaving it on YouTube by accident. And the problem with YouTube, when you leave it on YouTube, let me get that out of that. I don't want to get flagged for that. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. So basically, when you leave it on YouTube, basically what happens is the OLED screensaver automatically comes on after about 5 minutes. So once that happens, then your TV is protected. I tried doing the CNN pause test. So I turned it on CNN and I paused it for about a half hour or more. It was paused for about 45 minutes. The problem with that is my DVR will only stay in pause mode for up to an hour. After that, it's going to cut off and just run as normal. So again, that's another built-in protection against burn-in and your own stupidity. It's the fact that my DVR absolutely won't let me pause an image for more than an hour. So again, I don't understand how people are getting burn-in. Then I did the PlayStation pause test. So I was playing my PlayStation 4 and I paused it for about 30 or 40 minutes. And again, the screensaver came up. I think it was the PlayStation screensaver this time came up. So again, I don't understand how people are leaving their TVs on in a pause or static mode for hours and days at a time, when again, there's so many different screensavers on all your devices these days that will kick in and prevent you from doing something stupid. So I don't understand how this is happening. I do think burn-in is real, and I think burn-in is primarily a panel by panel specific thing. Yes, LG said it's also part of their process that it's through their manufacturing processes that burn-in is happening, but that's also at the panel level. It's not happening on every and all panels. So again, I ran the TV from Friday at 6 p.m. to Sunday at Sunday night at 11 p.m. And the amazing thing about this TV, it was cool to the touch. I actually thought it was going to be really hot after running nonstop for 3 days, and it was actually really cool. Monday morning, I turned the TV back on, and I left it on CNN all day, went to work, came back, watched a couple of movies, went to bed, and I forgot to leave it on MSNBC. It was just on a regular network, whatever I was watching at that time. And when I woke up Tuesday morning, I turned it back to CNN. And then I came home, watched some more TV, played some more games, did your normal stuff. I turned it off Tuesday night. And now this Wednesday, and I left it on CNN. I came back home. And now it is about 7. I left it, and remember, I leave for work at 5 a.m. in the morning. So right now it is about 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. So I came home, CNN was running, and again, no burn-in. So I'm showing you this demo video here so you can actually see that there's no burn-in, nothing's going on. So I don't really see much point in running this test for another couple of days. And I don't want to run up my electric bill for you people. So anyway, I hope this answers your questions. Again, burn-in does happen. I just don't think it's as big of a deal and happens nearly as often as people would have you believe. If you, like, our teams is testing 6 different panels, and apparently 2 of them have burn-in. It's 2 panels out of 6. And I don't see anyone testing LCD TVs for things like burn-in, flashlighting, and all that kind of stuff. So it's like this bit myth that everyone's just attacking OLEDs for no real reason. Well, there's a reason behind it, but if you're going to attack OLED, you better be attacking... you better be testing out LCD TVs as well, because the panel lottery for all of these TVs is real. And if you buy 8 different LCD TVs, you're going to have issues with at least two of those TVs. I would almost bet, whether it's banding, whether it's really bad flash lighting and everything else. But no one says all LCDs are horrible. Everyone said, but everyone's like, everyone says because some OLEDs are prone to burn-in, then that means every single OLED is going to have burn-in, which simply is not the case. Now, I say this, and I probably just jinxed myself because I know I'll probably get burned in about 3 weeks or something. But if it happens, I'll just return it and get something else. But right now, God, look at that picture. Just, picture's gorgeous. So anyway, I hope this doesn't get flagged for using the TCL content. But yeah, these demo videos are great. And also, these demo videos actually show that OLEDs also get pretty darn bright. And so don't believe that myth, the myth that OLEDs have washed out colors and it doesn't have good contrast or any of that crap, because the videos that were playing underneath this, really proves my point that, just don't believe the hype. If you want an OLED, buy an OLED. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about whether or not you're going to get burned in. Just get a warranty. Just get an extended warranty and move on with your life. Don't get obsessed with the haters. And the same thing goes if you are a Sony fan. If you want to pick up an LCD Sony, if you want to pick up an LCD or whatever you want to get, it's your TV. It's what you want. It's what your eyes see. It's not what someone else says. Screw what everyone else is saying. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy your TV. And with that, this would probably be my last video on the OLED for a while, other than, OLED people gaming and things of that nature. But this will probably be my last TV review for a while because I've settled on my TV. I'm getting this. I am gonna run the pixel refresher tonight, just to make sure. But yeah, I'm sticking with the OLED. I'm sticking with this TV. And hopefully it'll last me 2 or 3 years, because then I'll get a new TV, a new OLED or something once they change the panel technology and, also really increase the brightness. But right now, I've never actually watched anything on this TV where I wish it was a lot brighter. And when I did, where I wish it was a lot brighter. Because I'm not saying it's super bright, but it's bright enough for me. So anyway, I hope this video help your decision. Or actually, I shouldn't say that, because I'm not making this video for people to actually make a decision on the TV. I'm making this video for myself. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you want to comment, please leave a comment, but leave an intelligent comment. Leave a constructive comment. I don't want to hear all this other crap and fanboy wars or any of that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to keep it clean, and I don't want to get into arguments with people. There's enough of that going around. I don't want my comment section to be toxic. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.